first leg of the quaddie is underway. No speed shown by Livin' It, Lovin' It. It'll be eased back towards the tail, and as normal, ready for takeoff. Began hard on the outside and is going to drive across and take up the front running. Second is Dusty Delight, and right up there in the early stages was Ardle McArdle. It's running in third spot. They were followed in behind those then by Warner. As this presses on here on the outside now, Ardle McArdle, and it's going to take up the front running over ready for takeoff. In the meantime, sliding around those is our Leo. It's three wide, making out the middle, and on the pegs is Dusty Delight. And they were followed by Magical Mill racing one off the inside, covering up Warner. Then Compton Street, Livin' It, Lovin' It, and last of all is Packin' Plenty, making ground back towards the inside. As they come down the straight, and the leader is Ardle McArdle. It leads the way by a length. Second going up to park is our Leo. Third is ready for takeoff, and coming up out wider now is Magical Mill, three wide. On the inside next of all is Dusty Delight, and they were followed on the outside, making out Warner. Then Compton Street, Packin' Plenty. Race favourite, Livin' It, Lovin' It is last of all. They go by the winning post. Lead time 50.8. They've got about 1,300 metres left to go now, and the leader is Ardle McArdle, given a steadier in front, leads out by a half length on Magical Mill, facing the breeze. Third locked away is ready for takeoff. One out, one back is our Leo, then Dusty Delight having a nice run the pegs. Next on it's back in turn is Warner, covered up by Making Out, and then the last trio, Compton Street, Packin' Plenty, and Livin' It, Lovin' It still last, about 7 off the leader. First quarter of the last mile is 31.2 as they run into the back straight now with 1,000 left to go. And it's Ardle McArdle making play. Second parked outside it, Magical Mill. Ready for takeoff is third, and fourth the outside is our Leo. Next is Dusty Delight, Making Out, and Warner. Then Compton Street, Packin' Plenty, and Livin' It, Lovin' It is last of all. 30.4 for that second quarter. 61.6 for the half. 700 left to go. And it's still Ardle McArdle the leader. Three parts Magical Mill ready for takeoff. No moves yet. Then came our Leo. Now Making Out comes up three wide. On the inside next is Dusty Delight. Warner was able to get one off the inner, and then came further out Compton Street. Livin' It, Lovin' It's been able to work up onto the back of it. It'll have to come via the Cape to get into the race, and then Packin' Plenty last of all. Ardle McArdle stacks them up near the home turn. Magical Mill's under a drive second. Nowhere to go, ready for takeoff. Making out Compton Street, and at the outside Livin' It, Lovin' It is trying to wind up, but Ardle McArdle led down the outside. Coming on is Compton Street, back to the pegs, ready for takeoff. Livin' It, Lovin' It is trying to wind up, but is just struggling to hit top gear. The leader now is Compton Street. Compton Street goes up to Ardle McArdle. Compton Street finishes the better, and Compton Street will beat Ardle McArdle. Third's a photo, Livin' It, Lovin' It, or close up, ready for takeoff, and in the middle our Leo. Then Making Out, Warner, Packin' Plenty, Dusty Delight, last in Magical Mill, 27.4. And Compton Street wins the quaddie first leg.